Honor Health hospitals learning a person who tested positive for the coronavirus was treated at one of their hospitals.
That announcement through an email from the company's CEO, now spawning questions of who came in contact with that patient and if this new information puts the public at risk.
ABC 15's Cameron Pullum joins us now with those answers.
Honor Health employees received this email Tuesday from CEO Tom Laporte revealing a patient recently hospitalized at the Osborne campus near Scottsdale Road tested positive for the coronavirus, calling it deeply concerning news. Honor Health CEO Tom Laporte reassuring his employees after the state's second coronavirus patient was recently treated at the Scottsdale Road in Osborne campus. Health officials say the patient is now in isolation at home and continue to advise the hospital on its next steps.
What we want them to do is isolate them so that they don't have exposure to other patients, and then try to potentially cohort the healthcare workers so that then you're not having those healthcare workers go from somebody who has the suspected disease to other patients.
We're learning the patient is in his 20s and contracted the virus from another infected person outside the state.
This individual's risk factor is contact with the presumptive positive in Florida. Other than that, I don't know if they had traveled to Florida, if they had gone on a trip.
In the email, the hospital is telling staff they've been proactively developing a plan to respond to this type of situation since late January. It also says they're scaling up their pandemic preparedness plan, conserving protective gear, medications, and ICU supplies.
With something like this, if we feel that there is a high risk of exposure, we are going to give information so that people that may have been at that location or may have come into contact with the individual, the public should know.
As cases continue to be discovered, Honor Health is evaluating their surge plans at each campus, readying additional space if quarantine is needed. Just last week, the state health department began testing for the coronavirus. Today, we got our first look inside the lab where that's happening. Nicole Grigg has that story.